my opponents are getting a little bit too comfy living up to high percents and only dying to stray hits. So, natural question I had for my gameplay was, how does Wario actually kill without the Waft? I mean, what are his avenues? How does he actually get it done? What are the spots? What are the moves? So naturally, I consulted the GOAT of Wario, Glutonny, and I've got this tree diagram of spots that Glutonny closed out the kill and what in particular he did to get the kill. So I've broken it down into two regions. I've got the Waft, not the Waft, and within not the Waft I have, so I've got ledge traps, edge guards, and the opponent coming out of the corner. I've got some other options as well, but those are sort of the main areas I wanted to look at. And yeah, where does he sort of close out stocks in those situations? And what I've found is, yeah, those are sort of the main areas that Wario doesn't kill. Wario finds these kills early on. He doesn't really kill center stage. He's not like, like a Luigi that's going to get like a straight up B to just sort of kill you in the center stage. He tends to send out and kill, so his back air, his F tilt, down tilt dash attack, those sort of things, it helps to be in the corner for those to happen. You don't have to rack up an extra 20% to get the kill. And edge guards are great, but like they're kind of hard and committal if you want to get them done. And Wario can't really kill off edge guards usually, unless it's a character who doesn't have a lot of resources. It's very hard to sort of find edge guard kills at like 60 or so. But majority of the time, Glutonny kills at least one of his stocks with Waft at 60%. So even if the second two stocks I have to wait till about 100, 120, 140% to get kills, I'm building up the Waft in that time as well. So there's no stress, there's no like rush to get things done or get kills. There's no stress, you just build up a percentage lead and focus more on keeping the opponent in these disadvantageous situations. So where they're stuck on the ledge, they're stuck on the corner, they're having a hard time recovering, you can sort of build up a stock, like a percentage lead, or maybe even take a stock. So that's what I'm thinking about for today. I want to, especially against heavies, I'm really struggling to like find these kills. I'm only killing like 160% against Donkey Kong, when he's killing me at 60% to Ding Dong, or he's just punishing my bad mash and killing me at 90% with a cargo throw, F throw off the side. So yeah, rather than like just building up, hoping to get like a stray back hair or hoping to get these stray moves, I need to find situations that actually get me those kills in the first place. And I think that's even more important, to be honest, than the moves themselves, is actually creating the situations where the opponent slips and you capitalize on it and get the kill. So positioning is super important in these advantage states, and it sucks if you build up this lead, you're super patient in neutral as Wario, like you want to rush in, you want to get your hits, but because of the range disadvantage, you can't just keep running in, you're going to get swatted away. The opponent knows you're just going to keep rushing in, so you have to play this sort of bait and switch with your air acceleration. Sometimes go in, sometimes not. Sometimes you have to approach. Sometimes you just want to wait out the Waft. But I just want to find kills better. I don't want to just be hoping that I find kills, or just trying to force a situation where I just like rush off, miss my back air and just throw my advantage state. Because yeah, when you spend so long being patient, getting into this advantage state, getting quickly reversaled sucks. And that's sort of what I've been talking about for the last couple of car talks. I've been talking about positioning in such a way that, yeah, I still throw out moves, but I do it in such a way that it's not too overcommittal and it's not just throwing my lead and getting me reversaled, and now I'm in disadvantage state. So yeah, when you have advantage state, it doesn't hurt to shield, doesn't hurt to dash back. You actually have the option to do that. You have the option to go in when you want to. If you don't want to go in on your advantage state, you can choose to. You can't really do that when you're in disadvantage state. You can't you can't shield in the air. You can't force the opponent to dash back. So most of the time, you sort of have to answer what they're doing. You're in their palms in a sense. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes today. It is a special occasion if you haven't noticed. I'm wearing a suit and tie. And the reason for that is it is the 100th College Dropout tournament, my local Wednesday tournament. So the 100th tournament, which is kind of insane. It's been like 2 and a bit years of the host Jafar hosting the tournament. And yeah, I thought I'd just dress up, special occasion for it, so might as well. And Enigma 100, which was the old local that used to run on Monday, my first tournament was Enigma 100, and they did a formal suit and tie as well for that. But I had no clue about the dress-up occasion for it. I just went because it was like a nice number to sort of join. And yeah, I was just in my jumper, chilling. Everyone's rocking up in suits and stuff, so it might happen for someone else today as well. We'll just see. So yeah, hoping to close out those stocks without the waft and be smart, be assured of myself that I can get these kills and not let those chances slip away. All right, we'll just see how we go today. Catch you after. Hey guys, just a quick bracket breakdown for today's tourney. Didn't have the craziest of runs. I ended up going 1 and 2, which kind of sucked. It was a big occasion. I was in the mood, celebrating with all my peers, but just to make a crazy run is what it is. I was seeded to get 2 and 2 anyway, so it was actually a pretty stacked tournament and kind of tricky. So my first opponent was Jafar, who plays Luigi. Obviously, very tricky matchup for Wario. One I haven't really managed to best Jafar in. Our last set was 2 and 1 and I lost, but today I was doing a good job, I think, like finding the kills. My edge guards were way better as well. I wasn't like rushing off to get the kills as much. I was kind of like covering these regions of like for the ledge traps if he was trying to go high. Didn't let him get back to stage easily as well. So overall, I was really happy with how I was playing it. And in the first game, it was pretty neck and neck. He was at 30%, I was at 120, and I had the full waft. So, I mean, anything could have happened. I could have maybe clutched out in the end. But what ended up happening was I sort of biked high, and yeah, kudos to him. He just went up there. He like cycloned me, caught me jumping off the bike to close out. And yeah, game 2, I can't remember exactly how it ended. I think it was like an up tilt, up B. But I got 2 stock that game, so it wasn't as close as the first game. But I don't know. I think I was doing okay, but it just wasn't my day, I guess. After that, I had like not a new opponent, but someone who doesn't really go to events as much. They sort of went for the occasion, sort of went for today. That was XD Jade. And I've versed their Kirby a couple times. The Kirby's good, but they tried out like a new main, which was the Byleth. And I've got a good experience of Wario vs Byleth. I really understand what to do in that matchup. And yeah, I 3-stocked them both games. It was kind of rough. I just sort of did a mix of like running them over, and then like if they're like frantic trying to like use aerials to get me off, I'd just be waiting a little bit outside the range and then come back in. And I was edge guarding lots in that matchup as well. I think because Byleth doesn't have good airspeed, and you can do this thing where you sort of like mix going in off an edge guard, and really all they can do is the side B or an aerial. So I just like rush off and pretend like I was going to hit them, wait outside the range, they did something, then I just whiff punished it, and it took like I think 3 stocks using that sort of method with the edge guards. And then I'd mix up actually just going off and hitting them as well after they like burn their double jump or do. There was a good reason for me to like sort of just go off, get like a dare, get like a fair, something like that. And then finally, I had to verse Console's Link. And historically, yeah, pretty tough for me. I've lost the last encounter that we versed. I beat them most times before that, but the Link's gotten a lot better, and man, I really struggle with just all the projectiles, all the disjoints. I feel like they're just throwing out so much, and I'm not really doing a good job positioning in that matchup, and just punishing as well. Like, yeah, I felt like I was really like rushing in as well, like because of the projectiles. I felt like I had to make something happen, but I was just approaching really recklessly. I think I just kept getting up tilted, fed, or boomeranged, and yeah, I wasn't too happy with how I was playing it. I was trying to like stuff their full hops, tried to shield the nairs, and you can get up B off that, because even though nair is like very minus on shield, if they do it high and just fall on top of you, you get more time to do something. But I did it, and it just missed, because he hit me with like the tip of the nair. He didn't like fall straight on top of me. I was like, oh shit. And then I got like F smash punished on my up B. Yeah, game 2, I did a good job. I actually got the waft. I found this like, he like jumped from the ledge. I got an up air into full hop double jump waft, but I sent the wrong way. I meant to like double jump move a little bit to the left, and I just did not move enough. And yeah, just sent the wrong way, didn't kill, and yeah, that kind of sucked. But I think I was doing a good job in both games. Like, I was getting the dares to like beat his recovery out and kill him. Yeah, Link's pretty heavy as well, so I was kind of struggling to kill. But the worst instance, I think, was in game 2. I don't know how exactly it happened, but I like fell out of the F smash. So he hit me with the first hit, but he missed the second hit. And I panicked. I just went in and dash attacked. But if I had good recognition in that moment, I could have definitely just hit a kill move on him in that moment. Like, I could have just F smashed myself to kill. Even F tilt might have killed. Maybe not, because he was about center stage. But just having recognition to actually go for something that would kill there, rather than just like panicking in the moment, like quickly trying to get like a grab or dash attack. That's one of my habits. That cost me the set. So yeah, I do want to focus in on this, like finding the kills for Wario, because yeah, I'm struggling. I'm not getting good setups. I'm not making the opponent uncomfortable. I'm just getting reversaled. The opponent doesn't mind just trying to trade with me at low percents, because they're not in fear of like getting punished hard or dying off it. So that's definitely something I want to work on. Just not just like waiting to rack up to like 140% and getting a stray back air. Like, I genuinely want to get earlier stocks and close the stocks earlier without the waft. So We'll just see how it goes in future. Wasn't the most happy with the tourney today, but I stayed for a while, did lots of friendlies, and got a huge headache now after. So I'll catch you all next time, and I'll see you around. See ya.